All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome or welcome back. All right. We're going to start with the tea leaf oracle here. And there are several messages that came out here from Spirit today. Okay. So once again, before we start, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. It helps out my channel grow, and it allows me to continue doing readings for you all because I love doing this. If the reading resonates in any way, please like the video, and if you feel like commenting below, please do that as well. Okay. All right, so there are two different kind of messages here. I'm trying to figure out where to start here. Okay, so you all might be feeling some sort of financial pinch at the moment. If you are not, then it could be something that's upcoming. Okay, so it might be just like a heads up type thing from Spirit. But yeah, for those of you who are experiencing this financial pinch, you might need to budget your money a little bit. You might have a change in, your job or situation. Maybe you will be separating from someone or getting a divorce where maybe, you need to, look at your finances more thoroughly, things like that, and maybe make adjustments if needed. Okay. So Spirit is saying that there is a situation that is in your life currently that it is time to get out of it. Okay. This might not resonate with everyone, but there are at least some of you out there who are in some sort of situation, whether it is related to work or maybe a home situation or a relationship that you do, you do need to get out of it. Okay, it is time to get out of it. Maybe you've been holding on for a while, hoping things would change, or you are hoping to avoid financial issues, possibly, especially, if it is maybe a divorce, maybe if it is a job that is not fulfilling you, or maybe, your job is taking advantage of you somehow. You're not getting paid what you're supposed to, or, you're just not being valued. Okay, is what I'm hearing. And that could be actually in a relationship as well. Maybe, you're just not feeling valued. Whatever that situation is, Spirit is saying it's time to get out of it. And you could be feeling a financial pinch, whatever this is. Okay. But there are ways around that. All right. Spirit is saying that things will not always be this way, and that there is a change coming in your life. Okay. So there is definitely change on the horizon here for you, and that, things won't always be, this way. Okay. Now let's see here. So this could be related to that situation. Like I said, it might be separate for some of you, but you might be feeling a disappointment in either a friend or a lover that you have in your life. Okay. If this hasn't happened yet, it looks like it might be happening in the near future, but there is definitely disappointment that you're feeling surrounding a relationship, surrounding a friendship, something like that. Someone obviously let you down. Someone is not maybe who they appear to be. Maybe they portrayed themselves in a certain way, and now you're finding out that that is not the case. Okay. For some of you, it could be that this person took advantage of you. All right. Maybe they used you in some way. I'm hearing all sorts of stories. So it's kind of, just individual, what will resonate with you. Okay. But Spirit doesn't want you to back down here. Okay. It says, don't back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So, when you're trying to leave this situation, possibly, whether it's a relationship or a work situation, could be a family situation as well. But I'm feeling it's more either work related or relationship related for you. Spirit is saying, do not back down. This person, whoever, whether it's a boss or a coworker, whether it is this friend or lover that's causing disappointment here, whatever the situation is for you, they're going to basically, some of them might beg, but some of them might try to use guilt to keep you in that situation. So whether it's a job, they might make you feel guilty and say, well, if you leave us high and dry, I don't know what we're going to be, what we're going to do without you, things like that. It could be the same situation with a friend or lover. Okay. Could be a spouse as well. So, maybe they'll say, I don't know what I'm going to do financially if you leave. I don't know how I'm going to survive if you leave me, something like that. Okay. Whatever the case may be, it looks like that whoever this is that you're going to be talking to about leaving a situation, it looks like that, they might pose a little opposition here. And, yeah, it definitely, hold up that strength and fortitude, and don't back down. Okay. You know what's best for you. So do not back down. All right. So for a lot of you out there, you might feel like there's something lacking in your life. Okay. So it could be money, it could be love, or it could be certain goals that you have that are not coming into fruition. Okay. So whatever that is for you, like I said, a lot of you might be feeling, and this is normal. I mean, I feel it too, where, you just feel like there's something missing in your life. Okay. And it could be in multiple areas. It could be in just one of those areas. And because you're feeling this way, you might have like muddled, unclear thinking. Okay. So things might not like appear the way you see them to be, or maybe, you're trying to follow your intuition, but you feel like your intuition is muddled and you're having, you're basically unclear about which way to go. It could have to do with this person, whoever this person is that you need to not back down from. Okay. But whatever it is, it's giving you this unclear thinking. But Spirit is saying that you will be shown the way. Okay. So somehow, some way you will be shown the way, whether it's through your dreams, whether it's, messages that you'll get, or intuitive nudges from your guides and your angels. Okay. It could actually be something tangible in the 3D where somebody says something to you, that really wouldn't make sense to anyone else, but it makes sense to you. Okay. As far as being shown the way. Okay. And, if you're feeling where, you're just not sure that what you're doing is right, or that you're on the right path here, Spirit says you might get some kind of compliment from an admirer here. Okay. So there is at least one person out there who's admiring you and admiring the things that you're trying to accomplish. Okay. If you are wondering as far as what's out there in the future for you, there are opportunities that are on the horizon and that are waiting for you. Okay. And you are on the road to success here. All right. So if you were wondering and maybe thinking that, your goals were not coming into fruition, like I said, if maybe you're trying to manifest and nothing seems to be working out for you, well, you are on the road to success here, my friends. Okay. And it could be related to a new job or career. Okay. So if you all were thinking of going down that route, whether you're needing to leave a situation, like I said, that's job related, well, it looks like you've got a successful new job or career on the horizon for you. If you're needing to leave or separate from an actual person, whether it's a friend or lover, maybe this is Spirit's way of telling you, you might need to just focus on your career and focus on that aspect. And that, maybe this admirer, maybe something might happen with them, or, maybe you'll have new love in your life here at some point in the future too. Okay. But maybe just focus more on the opportunities and career path that is going to be presented to you. All right. But you have guaranteed success here is what Spirit is saying. So if you're kind of hesitant and feeling muddled about this new career, there is guaranteed success. One of the keys to that success is keeping your life in balance. Okay. So balancing everything you have, like I said, to keep things grounded and keep things balanced. And you might have good things coming in August. So yeah, it looks like August is a key month here for you. And so we're going to try to find out here what Spirit has in mind. We're going to do some clarifying here to get a little more info as far as what might be coming your way. Okay. I'm not going to clarify the too much on like the friend or lover or the situation, because I'm hearing from Spirit that it is going to be different for all of you. That some of you, it is where you will be prompted or urged to leave a job or career path. For some of you, it will be that you're prompted or urged to leave a connection or relationship. For some of you, it'll actually be both. All right, so when clarifying that's work situation, it looks like you all needed to make a decision. Maybe this decision has been weighing on you for a while. Maybe, like I said, deep down, you've known that, things needed to change, that you've needed to make this decision, but maybe you were afraid of the financial pinch that would come with that, because maybe you would need to take a pay cut, or, especially if you left a position and did not have another job to replace it, you would definitely need to have some kind of savings or something in place to assist you financially while you were looking for something else. But whatever the case is for you, if this is a work situation, it looks like you've most likely known that you've needed to make this decision, okay? And maybe it's something you've avoided, all right, for whatever reason. Now, with the King of Pentacles here, it looks like this could be, for some of you, a boss figure. Okay, so it could be your boss or supervisor. It could also be you. All right, so it could be that this King of Pentacles, like I said, because it could be a business owner here or someone that's like in charge. It could also, like I said, be you, where maybe you are a provider, whether you have a family or whether you're just providing for yourself. Does not matter. You still consider yourself like head of the household or head of, providing for you or your loved ones. But also with the King of Pentacles, it looks like it's someone who is dedicated to their resources and, their assets. Okay, so someone who is really focused on their career and on what they do day to day, especially how they make their money, okay, because it's pentacles, it's energy, it's money. So it could have to do with some sort of financial wealth. And like I said, maybe you would be losing out and in a financial pinch if you changed jobs or left this position, even though deep down that it's something you should do. Okay, maybe some of you have been juggling too much here, okay, because it is possible, and I'm also getting that for a lot of you out there, when jobs downsize and they start getting rid of certain employees, and then the ones that are actually still there and still have their position, it's kind of like they add other people's positions to your position. So instead of you just doing your job, you're doing like 3 people's jobs, where you're just juggling so many things and you have multiple balls in the air, right, that you're trying to juggle. And it's just becoming a little stressful and a little too overwhelming for you, okay? So that's for some of you. For some of you out there, I'm also getting that maybe this career or job that you have, it's not, you've been trying to juggle maybe a better work-life balance, and you've been juggling home situation, friend situation, family situation with work, and it's just becoming too much for you. Okay, so that could be what that is as well for some of you. Like I said, it's going to be different for all of you, so whatever you resonate with. Okay, now this could be a position that actually is really near and dear to your heart. Okay, it's just that it's getting too overwhelming. Okay, but that is, the Ace of Cups is technically a new emotional emotional beginning here. So for those of you out there, I mean, you might not even resonate with this current job or current career path that as being something you actually really love. Maybe you did at one point where you did have the Ace of Cups with this job, but I am also hearing, I'm getting the message that there is a new Ace of Cups on the horizon here for you. Like I said, this new job or career, I'm hearing that is going to be part of your Ace of Cups, another Ace of Cups. So if you had the Ace of Cups previously with this, past, their current job that you have, that, Spirit is wanting it to be your past job, and that you're considering, that you're going to have another Ace of Cups here in the future. And it's going to be with a new job or career path. Okay. So it will be something that you put your heart into. It is something that you, will just love deep down, basically. Okay. But with the Seven of Swords, you might need to be kind of strategic here. If you're needing to leave this job, it is possible. For some of you out there, that there is something out on the horizon, or out in the future that you could potentially love, that you're not loving what you're doing right now, but you could love whatever this new thing is for you, whatever that is for you, something that you have in mind, possibly. Or, if you don't have anything in mind, you have a feeling that there's something lacking, and this could be what it is. It could be that your heart is not into this current job that you have anymore. And you're lying to yourself here with the Seven of Swords by telling yourself every day, no, things will get better. No, I don't need to leave. It'll be fine. Your Spirit is saying you're lying to yourself. You're basically gaslighting yourself. Okay. And that there really is something out there that you can do or want to do, that it actually will bring this Ace of Cups, and you will really love this. Okay, on the bottom of the deck we've got the High Priestess. So follow your intuition on this, is what Spirit is saying. Definitely follow your intuition. We also have the Eight of Pentacles, so it is work related. Okay, like I said, that this portion of what I'm clarifying, it is related to work here. So what works for you, what doesn't. Just keep an eye out. Try to educate yourself on the best way possible and the best way forward. And that's confirmation right there. My phone just made a noise there. Definitely do your research and educate yourself on the best way forward here. And try not to let your fears, get the best of you with the Devil here. Okay. Yeah. Just, try to budget and hold on to what you got here. Try not to let your fears dictate, your path forward here. Follow your intuition with this. Okay. If it's work or job related. Okay. If it's something that you feel like you need to leave. Okay. As far as signs, if that's something you're interested in, we've got air, earth, water, and I do not have fire. Okay. But I additionally have Cancer here and Capricorn as well. Okay. All right. So if this situation, Spirit, the situation that the collective needs to leave is a relationship or friendship. Okay. Tell us about that. What does the collective need to do? What is the situation here? What do they need to focus on? All right. So Spirit is saying, just remember that you are the Empress here in this situation. Okay. If this has to do with a relationship that you potentially, feel like you need to leave, or, you're getting those nudges that things are just not working out, and they're not the way that you intended them to be or wanted them to be. Male or female, doesn't matter the gender. Just remember that you're the Empress here. Okay. You embody every single queen. So, you use your head when you need to, you use your heart when you need to, You know, you're loving, nurturing, caring, you're grounded, you know your worth, your value, okay? You're passionate about the things that you love. You go after whatever you feel is best for you, okay? So definitely remember that you are the Empress, okay? Remind yourself that you are healing from, you know, past disappointments, from heartbreak, things like that, and that healing will happen, okay? When you wind up leaving whoever this person or relationship or connection is. And they always remember that, you know, you'll always look for the positive, okay, basically. You know, stay inspired, stay hopeful for the future, okay? Try not to think of the negative. And like I said, because you are healing, and you know, you will heal from this connection. Spirit does want you to know that you have other soulmates out there, okay? That there might be another soulmate that comes into your life. It could be whoever this secret admirer is, possibly even. Okay, so you know, definitely remind yourself of all of that if you're having doubts about you know, leaving this connection, you know, or you know, what you should do. Okay, yeah, there's definitely an ending on the horizon here for you. Okay, unfortunately. And the thing is, with this deck, it's not just death, it's death and rebirth. So with endings come new beginnings, with endings come transformations. Okay. So like I said, you are transforming yourself. You know, you just remember that you are that Empress. Stay in that Empress energy. Stay hopeful and inspired for new beginnings. Okay. And heal yourself the best that you can, after this ending, because you know, you're transforming yourself, and there's going to be a new soulmate on the horizon here for you. Okay. And maybe, you know, you thought that this person was, you know, the person that you were supposed to be with. If this is a love relationship, maybe you thought this friend was going to be in your life forever. Not everybody is meant to stay in our lives, though. Okay. Maybe this was a connection that was meant to teach a lesson and something that we need to learn from. Okay. But yeah, so, just so you know, on the bottom of the deck here is the Emperor. So we've got a matched pair. So there is somebody that is going to be coming into your life that is your other half. Okay. That is your person. And, you know, this person could be in your life already. It could be somebody that you maybe know from the past that maybe, you know, you just it didn't work out with, or maybe it's someone that, you know, you just didn't have those feelings for some reason. Maybe it's a friend of a friend that you know, you kind of know them, but you don't really know them. Could also be just a past life soulmate. Okay. Whoever this Emperor is. But yeah, Spirit does want you to just look toward the future when you're planning here. Okay. Just, you know, try to keep your head up. Spirit knows that you went through heartbreak here. Okay. But there is commitment on the horizon. Okay. And it is going to lead to union for you. All right. With the Four of Wands, it could also be that you resonate with this person being your twin flame. Okay. But it is something that you manifested. All right. With the Magician. So just a heads up, those were on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there is, something great coming into your life. If you feel like you need to leave a certain connection or situation that you feel is toxic or no longer serving you, okay, in the best and healthiest ways. But as far as signs, we've got Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, Virgo. We also have, again, water, now fire, air. Yeah. So, all right. So for those of you who have been, you know, kind of been on the fence about making a decision to leave a job or a love situation, a friendship, something like that, Spirit is giving you the green light and telling you to follow those intuitive nudges that you're getting, okay? Because there are new and awesome things on the horizon here for you, okay? What can you tell us about August here, Spirit? What can you tell us it might be happening for the collective in August? Why is August significant? Now, my readings are timeless. So whenever this reading found you, it was meant to find you. Now, I am recording this in the beginning of March. So we've got a few months till August. But, you know, like I said, just depending on when this found you, okay? So we've got the Hierophant that came out. So there could be something that you might want to commit to, and it could be something related to a union here. So maybe this new soulmate will be coming into your life. In August, for those of you who resonate with wanting that in your life, and maybe are leaving a situation, definitely, you know, do your research. It could be that this is someone that's maybe been watching you. Okay, so this could actually be that secret admirer that showed up. Okay, so they could be watching you. Now, you all might be resonating with being the Queen of Pentacles. This could also be the person that's coming into your life. Male or female, doesn't matter the gender. But it could be that whoever this is, if you resonate with you being the Queen of Pentacles, which I'm feeling for a lot of you, that is the case, that someone is watching you and they see that you are very nurturing, loving, caring, that you are stable and secure, that you're grounded, maybe that you're connected to nature, okay? You know, you might be what they see as a perfect, you know, mother figure, or someone that would be, you know, very caring and loving toward like a family or children, okay? And it's something that, you know, either that this person wants to invest in, and that you will as well, is what I'm being told. Okay, you're going to get a lot of messages, very quick, you know, quick messages here about this and from this person. Let's see. What else is going to happen in August, Spirit? Okay. Now, it could be that you know, this starts out as a friendship, okay? You know, confirmation with my phone there. And that could be because, you know, you might have boundaries up here because of past situations, or maybe this, you know, if you had to get out of a situation, you know, you are still feeling wounded here. So it will start out as a friendship, but Spirit wants you to know that you will get your equal give and take here with this. And it is a new passionate beginning here, okay? Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, we've got the World. So, you know, you could be opening a new cycle here with whoever this is, and it might progress pretty quickly. And it'll start with messages, okay? So you're going to get some kind of message from who this is. Who is this person, Spirit? Is this the Queen of Pentacles, or is this someone else? Can you tell us who this person is? Who is this person that's going to be reaching out? Okay, so we've got the Emperor. So this is that person that I was talking about earlier, okay? Where you have a new soulmate coming. This person, this Emperor, is watching you, all right? So that is confirmation that you all are in that Queen of Pentacles energy, okay? So this could be, you know, someone, a business owner. It could be someone that, you know, it's possible that this person has some ego and pride here. They could be stubborn, possibly, but they take charge, okay? The Emperor takes charge. And like I said, again, this is someone that you've manifested, okay? So just a heads up on that. Yeah, and again, it is after an ending here, okay? So, you know, this person is going to be coming into your life. It looks like it's going to happen in August for a lot of you, okay? Don't, you know, take timing too literally. Take it with a grain of salt. But, you know, Spirit is saying for a lot of you, it could be between now and August for some of you is what I'm hearing. Okay. But someone's going to be offering you commitment, or it's going to lead to commitment here. All right. Just remember that you are the Empress. And stand in your power is what I'm being told. Okay. We now have, let's see, we've got fire, air, earth, this and water. So we've got all signs. I've also got Taurus, Aries, Gemini, and Virgo. Okay, so this looks pretty promising. It looks like a great reading so far here. Oh, and then I'm sorry, Scorpio with death here as well. So yeah, it looks pretty promising. So look forward to sometime between now and August. Okay, that this new person's going to be coming into your life. Like I said, for those of you who resonate with possibly needing or thinking where you've been considering leaving a position, a job, a career, definitely follow your intuition as well. It could have to do with a friend or a lover, that a connection like that you might need to leave that either as well or instead of a job, just depending on what you resonate with. But yeah, so that is your message for today. I hope it helps. I hope it brought you some clarity and insight. And until next time, I hope you all are well and take care.